White flag is raised. Away they go in the Grade 1 Jack de Bromhead Christmas Stayers hurdle, and setting off to make it home by the lead, bidding to repeat 12 months ago. His last win, in fact. Goes towards the first of 14 flights, leading Buddy 1, the grey Styrian for Longe. Darker in colour, the fourth running grey Irish Point, and then Beacon Edge and Ballyadam. On to the second flight. It's home by the lead, the leader. Followed by Buddy 1, a narrow second from Styrian for Longe, and then Irish Point. Beacon Edge and Ballyadam, order unchanged, jumping the second. Home by the lead by 3 lengths as Styrian for Longe just landed in second place, followed by Buddy 1 and Irish Point, Beacon Edge, and lastly Ballyadam. That was flight number 3. On to the last of 4 in this line. Home by the lead and JJ Slevin, followed by Buddy 1, Jack Gilligan, Styrian for Longe, Paul Town, and Irish Point, Jack Kennedy. With the final couple, Beacon Edge, Sam Ewing, and Ballyadam, the mound of Rachel Blackmore. They've completed their jumping in the back straight first time. As the 6th runner field tightens up a fraction, is home by the lead, followed by Buddy 1, Styrian for Longe. Has been mixing it between hurdles and fences this term, and then Irish Point, Beacon Edge, and Ballyadam. Turning out of the back straight, the next flight will be number 5. Home by the lead, upholds a lead of 3.5 lengths over Styrian for Longe and Buddy 1. They're sharing second and third, and then Irish Point, Beacon Edge, Ballyadam. Flight number 5 coming up on the approach to the straight, home by the lead. Had a look at that. As a result, Styrian for Longe is on terms. Buddy 1 in between them, and then Irish Point. Beacon Edge and Ballyadam remains last of the sextet. At the end of the first mile, home by the lead, with coming wide into the straight, Styrian for Longe. Then Buddy 1, Irish Point. His first time beyond 2.5 miles, is 2 behind, Beacon Edge and Ballyadam. Order really pretty much the same from the time they started in the back straight. Home by the lead, encouraged into this 6th flight, lands less than 2 lengths in front of Styrian for Longe, and then Buddy 1 and Irish Point, and then Beacon Edge and Ballyadam. Coming past the winning post with a circuit to go, in the Grade 1 Jack de Bromhead Christmas Stayers hurdle. Home by the lead, back 2 in front of Styrian for Longe, then Buddy 1 and Irish Point. In company at the rear, Ballyadam and Beacon Edge. Soon at the halfway stage as they go away to flight 7 and 8. Home by the lead, yet to be headed, leads 2 lengths, Buddy 1, who rejoins Styrian for Longe for the second, and then Irish Point, who's been fourth from flag fall, Beacon Edge, and Ballyadam, the back pair. On to flight number 8, bringing them into the back straight into their point of departure. Home by the lead in the red and white jacket, holding sway over Styrian for Longe, who's plotted a wide course throughout. Then Buddy 1 and Irish Point, Ballyadam swaps a place with Beacon Edge at the tail end of the field. Well inside halfway as they go into the back straight. At the completion of a circuit and hunted on in front is home by the lead. Re-establishes a 4 to 5 length advantage over Styrian for Longe. Buddy 1, Irish Point has gained on those 2. And then Beacon Edge, who alternates last place with Ballyadam. The flight which was their first. It's number 9 this time. 9 furlongs to go. Home by the lead with a slightly reduced advantage over Styrian for Longe than Buddy 1 and Irish Point. Together at the back, Ballyadam and Beacon Edge. Home by the lead, being animated by JJ Slevin in front, followed by Styrian for Longe, Buddy 1 and Irish Point, and then Ballyadam and Beacon Edge. Right across from the stand, 7 furlongs to go. 4 flights left to jump. Home by the lead, continues to idle in front from Styrian for Longe, Buddy 1 and Irish Point, going up in between those 2, and then Beacon Edge and Ballyadam. 6 furlongs to go. 3 flights left to jump. And the leader is still Home by the Lee. Over this one, JJ Slevin doing overtime. Steering for launch. Paul Townend on the outside of Buddy One and Jack Gilligan. Poised in between those two was Irish Point and Jack Kennedy. At the rear, Beacon Edge, Sam Ewing and Bally Adam, Rachel Blackmore. Half a mile to go, they're turning towards the second last. Home by the Lee, Steering for launch and Buddy One. Continue the 1, 2, 3 with Irish Point going up in between those two. Then Beacon Edge and Bally Adam, who are both in touch as they tighten, heading for the second last. Home by the Lee, rejoined by Austerian for launch. A move has been made by Irish Point and then Buddy One, Bally Adam and Beacon Edge. Good run to the final flight, and it's the two greys coming to the fore. Austerian for launch on the outside of Irish Point. Home by the Lee drops back on the rail, and then Bally Adam, Buddy One, and then Beacon Edge. They face the final flight. Irish Point comes there in between Austerian for launch and Home by the Lee, then Bally Adam, Beacon Edge. Trailing the field now is Buddy One, and Irish Point leads to the final flight. Irish Point and Jack Kennedy come to the last and jumped it with a 3 to 4 length advantage over Bally Adam, who's in a scrap for the second with Austerian for launch. But it is Irish Point turning into a promising young steer in the Jack de Bromhead Christmas Hurdle. Wins another big one for Jack Kennedy and Gordon Elliott. That was a rout. Second, Austerian for launch. Good result for the Greys. In third place, Bally Adam and then Beacon Edge. Home by the Lee, Buddy One pulled up.
Strong in the market beforehand, and Irish Point has duly delivered the goods in some style here. He wins at even money for Jack Kennedy. Gordon